Hello there. It is another beautiful day to be sober in America. No, really, it is. So I got off meth in March of 2019. It took me several months before I was able to, form sentences and look people in the eye, not eat everything in sight, and stay awake for more than 5 minutes. But by January of 2020, I was ready to go to truck driving school. So I managed to do that. I got through it successfully. I went and got a job, and I ended up solo driving, hauling potatoes and onions across the country. But the thing about it was, as a newly sober person, I was kind of the captain of my own ship. So I was able to get out on the road, do my own thing, work on my own stuff, and not really ever be subject to the drama of humans, because it was pretty isolating. So if anyone actually has questions about that, I highly recommend maybe considering a job in trucking because of the things I've just mentioned. Feel free to comment and I will get in touch with you and we can talk about it more if you like. So I did that for just over 5 years. I did everything from flatbedding to roll-offs to reefer vans to tankers. And the last company that I went to work for, you got to be careful of this. I didn't even know this was a thing, but they were pretty shady and they had a really hard time paying me. And then they never even told me what I was owed at any time. So the money I did receive, I don't even know if it was accurate or not. So whatever, that's said and done. I filed a complaint with the labor board and I'm done with that part of my life. So now I've been unemployed for the last month, and it's really been kind of hard wrapping my brain around the idea of going back to work, but obviously I have to. So right now I am on my way to a new job. I've had several trucking jobs over the last 5 years, but this one is a little different. It's local, up here in Summit County. I'm going to be collecting recyclables from commercial bins from businesses. So I'm going to be the guy who runs around in the truck with the big forks in the front and lifts it up and throws it over in the back. I'm gonna see if I can turn it into a video game. It's like, I'm gonna fork the hell out of those bins. Yeah, because I have a hard time. I used drugs for so many years. I've never been able to wrap my brain around the idea that we spend so much time at work, and when we're not at work, we're sleeping, so we're rested enough so we can go back to work. I've never really understood how that whole thing developed, but you know what? That's, I guess, the nature of the beast. So in looking for a job, I've kind of decided I need to find something that matters. I need to find something that, doesn't feel like a dead-end job that really has no purpose. So getting into recycling sounds like a good idea. I think it's going to work for me. We'll see. But yeah, it's very important. The three biggest things I had to focus on when I got sober was exercise, my diet, and working. Working is probably, everyone has to work, but you need something to keep yourself busy and you need something to sink your teeth into, and finding a job, and a job that you can stick with, is really important. So that's my intention. I told one of my friends what I was doing, and he's like, you know what? Just love your job and live there forever. So I'm gonna see if I can take his advice, and we'll see what happens. All right, so thank you so much. And remember, always be grateful and don't forget to meditate.